Hello everyone. I've been live streaming a lot lately. I feel like I've been doing it every time I'm awake. Um, Also I'm baking croissants, so I will have to go AFK in a moment for just a few moments, just to clear that all up. But ooh, this is cool. But anyway, today I wanted to get into the skin menu screen and show you that they've added T-Rex to the HordeTest skin creator. So I'm going to look at the T-Rex. I'm going to give it like a really close gander. And oh no, that's a horrible loud noise. But the purpose is to just have a look at the skin. And is there a way to turn the background off? Yes, okay. Just because that noise was so loud. But look at this! Look! Look how big the feet are. It's so cute. Okay, so I definitely want to look at it both in the adult phases and the baby phases. Look at this beast, you guys. Look at it. Look at it. I love the forward-facing eyes, the binocular vision. Just a gorgeous design, which, if I'm being honest, I think this is the same design from the Isle Legacy. It looks very similar. If they did change anything, it's very subtle. It even has like the same default skin colors and stuff. So speaking of default skins, I'm definitely going to look at the different patterns. Oh, they only have A for now. Okay. Let's see what colors we can have for the display. You can have purple. And you guys, if you know anything about me, you know that I'm the purple person. So it doesn't really look purple on the dinosaur. It looks more pinkish red. But if we lower the brightness and maybe a wee bit of the saturation, we might be able to make it look more purple. Purple-ish. Let's see about the markings. There's no purple, but there's blue, which really looks black. But there's also grey. Really cool. I don't know if I'm gonna save anything. You know, just because. I don't know if I'm gonna... Ooh, that's really pretty. That color red. I'm probably gonna have Rock making me some pretty skins. He's really good at that. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous animal. Look at this, bruh. Okay, let's see what else we can do. I love the grey color. I love the grey. I like, you know, I know lots of people like their animals to be like browns and greens. I'm always going for like the greys, and I don't know why. I just think it's really pretty on an animal. But even this grey looks a little more brown than grey, and really like brown seems to be like the color scheme that they, because even these greys look brown. But I bet if we turn the saturation all the way down, we can make it look more grey. And grey is what I like. I love a grey dinosaur. It's so pretty. Let's see. Yes. And the underbelly. There is a grey underbelly. Just knock down the saturation and make it look a bit more. But even now, even still, it still looks brown to me. You know, that's fine. They want their golden Rex. That's perfectly fine. They're entitled to having their brown Rexes. That's perfectly fine. But I do hope maybe the skins get a little bit more versatile for Rexes, but look at the baby. Look at the baby. Let's see, maybe if we go darker grey. Hey, I actually do like that. I don't know if I like it more, but I do like it. Let's see what it looks like on the big Rex. I mean, yeah, it made me a little bit more grey. And those eyes. I always like purple eyes, even though they don't match at all with this Rex. I think like yellow or like golden eyes looks really good. With a predator, it just looks so vivid, wild. But yeah, so that's the Rex in the creator. Definitely not going to save a skin yet for Rex, but I did want to showcase it because it's in the skin creator. So if you guys want to prepare for Horde test and you just want to get in there, now is the time to get in the skin creator, make your skin, so all you have to do is pop in with your new Rex as soon as it releases to the servers. So yeah, guys, get in there and make your Rex. So now I'm going to go back and I want to showcase some of the new map changes. They said they've changed things to the west grasslands. They made changes to South Plains and a few other changes, and I'm really excited. They added trails like all over the map. I'm wondering if some of those trails are some of the tunnels. I'm super excited to explore all of this, and I hope that you guys are excited to see it as well. So I'm gonna pop in just a second, but before I pop in, I just need to go quickly have a look at my croissants and see if they are ready, because I don't want them to burn. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So some of you may be wondering, why is she making croissants? Why is she saying it like a French person? Because it's fun to say it like a French person, and I'm probably saying it wrong anyway, but I don't care. But the reason why I'm making them is because I have cookie dough, and I found this recipe online, you guys. And what you do is you take croissants that you have baked and you put chocolate chip cookie dough in, like you cut them open in the middle and you put the cookie dough in there, and then you put a little bit more cookie dough on top, and then you bake them again just for a little bit, and the croissants come out like super crispy and the cookies come out like super ooey gooey. I'm dying to try it. So that's why I made croissants, because I'm gonna make croissant cookies. But anyway, now that I've got all of your mouths watering, definitely going to hop in a server as a Gallimimus and give us a look at some of the new updates. So give me 1 second while I get all this sorted out. Oh, hi, Spud. Hello, Spudifer. Alright, getting into the server and scene. Delicious. Yes, talking to no one about baking croissants. The reason why I talk to no one, I feel like a public streamer or like somebody making a YouTube video in public. The reason why I just talk to no one is because I have a lot of people who watch my videos afterward. Because if you look at my streams, bud, while we're watching, we have people come in and, la 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 la. By the end of a stream, I've got like 20 or 30 views. But just a couple of days later, I've got like 70 to 100 views on some of these. So I like to talk to people, that are lurking, because they're there and I'm grateful for them. I see you guys. I see you lurking. So anyway, definitely want to jump in as I thought I was going to jump in as a Galli because that's like the perfect way to explore, but it looks like they know that that's the perfect way to explore. So they took Galli off the roster, but we still have some others. We have Dryo and Hipsy, and I think I'm going to go with Dryo because Dryo is faster than Hipsy. And, not as cute. Definitely not as cute. But, Dryo's fine. She's fine. She'll be okay. And surely there's a purple skin. Do I not have a purple Dryo? I don't. I don't think you can have a purple Dryo. I thought they had purple Dryos. I was wrong. Let's see what this looks like when the Dryo's older. I mean... Oh, I like that. I think we're going to go with this green one. Just because we're going to try to blend in as much as possible. I think the last one is green too. Oh, that's so pretty. I really like that. Which do we do, Spud? Pretty or practical? Pretty or practical? We're going with pretty. Okay. Now the cool thing about Dryo is Dryo actually has really good night vision. And apparently they fixed the night vision as well. Oh no, not a raptor the moment I get in. Not that I have a problem with raptors. If I'm gonna feed anyone, I hope it's a raptor. So they said something about making the grass. Here we go. This is what they meant by making the grass more tenable for smaller animals. What is this? The road looks completely different. That's cool. I actually like this a lot more. I'm okay with it. So we're actually really close to one of the areas where I wanted to check to see if they opened up the tunnels. I'm going to paint my nails for the first time. I'm going to go with navy color. Navy is very safe, Spud. So I commend you for doing that. Because, it's hard not to like navy. So I think you'll enjoy it. And just remember, you really want to pack your brush. And try to do as few swipes over your nail as possible to get like the perfect coat where it's nice and smooth. And don't give up. Don't feel discouraged. Everyone's bad at it at first. And the other bit of advice that I have for you is when you are dragging the brush over your nail, never bend the bristles. Try to keep the bristles flat against your nail. That'll help you get a nice smooth coat as well. Because if you're pushing the bristles down on your nail, it will make for like an uneven spread of the polish. perfect. Yeah, you know what? You do seem very much like a blue person. Blue is like your color. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna go see if they've opened the tunnels. Because they're talking about, oh, there's something on the road over there. I just saw it. Do you think it saw me? Who cares? I'm not here to play. I'm here to give a tour. So if we die, it's fine. We'll just die. Also, I have to change the description of the video because I said I was going to do this on Galli, but they have disabled Galli for the time being. Probably to prevent people from just, you know, scouting out the map and not like playing in the HordeTest. They want people to play in the HordeTest, and I don't blame them. You know, the HordeTest is here for people to play in it, but so that they can test things. But I'm here to test out their map. So there. I kind of love the new road, but I do wonder, like, what's the logic behind a bunch of rocks for miles that, you know, go across an island, unless it was like a, you know, I don't know. I can't make sense of the road, but I kind of like it. It definitely changes the aesthetic of the game, because most of the time when you are playing this game, like, everything's got that like brown clay mud color. So it does definitely cool down the colors on your screen. It's much cooler. Ooh, I don't think it's been opened yet. I think it's still closed. Yeah. Okay, so the trails are somewhere else. Oh, not the road being lifted. I think I just heard galleys. Oh, they're omnivores. What an idiot. Galleys are enabled. I'm giving misinformation, you guys. Galleys are enabled. I'm just dumb, and I went to herbivores looking for galleys when I forgot. They're omnivores now. I forgot. I'm so sorry. Blue is the color of intelligence. It is. It's the color of mana and mind power, etc. Gotta make people subconsciously think I'm smart. Spud, you were clever. You were definitely clever. I was wondering if maybe we can eat some of the gravel. Because sometimes that's a thing, you know? Gastroliths. I think I hear something. But I can't tell. Wow. Yeah, changing the, even just, they subtly made the color of the grass here more green, has really changed the way the highlands look. The highlands were like dead and drab and brown, and now they're, oh, not the ping being really high, but anyway, and now it's like, you know, it's like this soft, delicate green color. I really like that. It's pretty. Definitely gonna go eat something here. What is this? Berries. Nice. Keep myself alive for the journey. And then we're gonna go to South Plains, because I want to see what they did. And hopefully we'll find trails. They said there were trails. Oh, and we also have to go to west. We have to go to west axis. So from south we'll go to west from south. But we have to go to south first, because south is really out of the way compared to the other place that I'm wanting to go. And that was a goat. Okay, so the underbrush makes noise now when you run through it. At least that kind of plant does. Which is nice because that happens in real life, and you know predators need to be able to hear where their food went when it's running in the underbrush. Because people kind of give up once you get into the underbrush and they just blindly bite. But the reality is you'd be able to hear like sticks snapping and leaves, you know, moving and whatnot. So I like that. I like realistic touches, even though, you know, I tend to be the smaller creature running away. I still like it. I like realism. I'm shocked that I'm not like meeting other players that want to eat me. I'm glad, but shocked. Not that, whatever this is, rubber banding. Rubber banding like mad. Also, if, I noticed there's a lot of people coming in and going out. If you came for the T-Rex skins showcase, that was at the very beginning. There wasn't really a lot to show. I didn't want to just like idle there and that, oh, I fatal error. I fatal errored. I didn't want to just idle there, so I quickly moved on to the game. But I think I might. I think I might switch to Galli on this night, because Galli can move, you know, across the map faster, and that was what I put in the description, and I don't want to mislead anyone, and I don't want to hear the comments like, ma'am, excuse me, you said Galli, and that's not a Galli. And I know it's not a Galli. I know it's a dryer. But anyway, I'm launching the game. We will be back in business in just a moment. And I'm climbing back into the server. I'm expecting the number of people that are logged into the server to jump up once people see that there has been like a big update like that. Also, let me look and make sure there wasn't another update which caused like the server to crash or something. Okay. It does not appear so, but it also just doesn't look like any of the servers are online. Okay, they are. It was just me. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Okay, I was gonna switch, but I kind of just a little bit. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I can still switch. Galli, here we come. Here we come. And I think I have a grey Galli, or a white one. One or the other. But as Galli, the reason why I want to be Galli is pretty much nothing can outrun me. So, except a Carnotaurus charging, but a Carnotaurus charging is not very agile, and a Galli, even at top speed, is pretty agile, so Galli is the safest bet for traversing the island. Did I load underwater? Oh, okay. Yay, Galli. Let's see. This looks like a grey Galli. Oh, I like the other one too. Maybe we'll go with green. But that's just not cute. I want to be cute. The yellow one is super cute. But I'm gonna go with grey. Okay. Not the rainstorm. Okay, we are very far away from everything new that I know of. So I'm just gonna quickly go get diets just to improve the likelihood of my survivability really quick, and then we will start heading towards that plains so we can get a good look at what the changes are, or what we suspect the changes are. It is very choppy, and I'm thinking it's because they just haven't optimized it very much since the changes. Because every update release is like a completely different iteration of the game, so this is probably not as optimized as the public branch at all. So I'm guessing that's why it's so choppy. Oh! Getting caught in the underbrush. Is there no food here? Where are my red mushrooms? Oh, the rubber banding is fierce. I don't want to get lost in here. I might just leave. Because I don't want to be searching out red mushrooms for ages and getting lost in here, and then not doing what I meant to do and possibly getting eaten by the people that camp babies. Oh, this lad. Ooh, brother, ooh. And this is why a lot of my friends that I talk to about the horde test, they're always like, yeah, no, I can't do the horde test. And I'm like, please come try it with me, I want to be a triceratops. And they're like, no, I don't do horde test because horde test is wild and unpredictable and untenable. Like this connection, no. It's giving instability, really. That's what it's doing. So anyway, here we are. We can survive on grass, that's fine. The purpose of this is to give a tour, not to... Let me see. Okay, we can. They can eat grass. Oh no, what is that noise? Did you hear that? I'm not familiar with that call, whatever it was. Right, anyway, let's go. We're going to south. Also, if you can't be bothered to watch this stream because, like, it's bedtime for you, or you just don't have time, or it's too boring, or whatever, I am going to edit this down into a video just to showcase the new stuff. Like, oh, the call of my people. But yeah, I am gonna edit it down just because into a video and release a video just to showcase some of the new things that I find without boring people to death with this part of it, you know? So if this is not suitable to your liking, but you still want to see the stuff, you can come have a look later and I'll have a video up that showcases stuff. It's literally just Spud and I. Spud, my ride or die. Alright, so I'm coming through here. I have a feeling that Galli heard the baby Galli call and was like gonna come kick me to death, but thankfully I changed location. Because Gallis love to kick a bitch. Okay, we're at the volcano. I think I need to stop for some grass. We can get to west from here relatively quickly. And then we'll go from west to south, I guess. I don't know how I feel about the road changes. Maybe when I'm bigger, it'll look better to me. It kind of looks poorly rendered or something. It looks like a bad texture compared to everything else. Do you know what I mean? There should be some vegetables out here for me to eat. Just because I just don't want to starve while I'm trying to run around, because it would be boring. But there is food right over here. Our dino deserves better than grass. She does, and you know what? She's getting herself some marigolds. Marika would approve. She's getting marigolds. Wait, am I still streaming the fact? Am I still streaming the card? I'm really blonde right now. I've been streaming the card this whole time. Okay. But anyway, we're back, guys. We are so back. Ignore me, okay? I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna get my shit together someday. Spud. I'm gonna get my shit together someday. You'll see. Oh, can Galli dig up these? Oh! There's a chicken! There's a dead chicken on the road. Did you see this carnage? Just in the open. Taco nests everywhere. What is that? Oh, gross! It's some kind of dead animal skeleton. A skeleton. I hear a piggy. But the grass does look a little bit more realistic-ish. But I don't know, it also looks... Maybe they just made it smaller in some areas and taller in other areas, like this grass here. But anyway, it does look more natural, I want to say, because like in the version of the game we're playing right now, everything looks just a little bit neater and like more manicured or something, more like uniform. So I guess in that way it's an improvement. But I don't know, maybe I'm just not used to it yet, but the roads, like, the roads have got me feeling some type of way. You know? I'm feeling some type of way about this road. This fucking cobbled up road. I don't know, I might have to contact my congresswoman about this. I might have to contact Miss Jasmine Crockett, get her to fix this. But we'll see. We will see. I probably just have to get used to it and not be in the horde test. Because, like, this looks janky. This looks janky, so I don't imagine they'll release this to the public. The road looking like it does. Like, there are sections of it that look a little bit more textured, but even that, like, the texture's so bad. Like, why would you have a tree that looks that good and then have... My shadows are making everything look really pixelated, by the way. So ignore the shadows part. But, like, why would you have everything else look so good? Like, the textures look so good, but the ground itself just looks like... What's that stupid game that everybody likes that I don't like? Not Roblox, the other one. Minecraft. Spud. Yes. I'm gonna have to, I think, because this is just... It's not it. Okay, I think there's a water hole somewhere nearby. And I think there's also... Oh, there's food. It's a jackfruit. Okay, let's see if there's water. Smells well. I know there's water nearby somewhere. I just don't know if I'm close enough to smell it yet. Yep, there it is. Okay. Oh! Okay, let's see. Sniff, sniff. I want to maybe top up with just a little bit of S or something. There we go. Excuse me, rubber banding. No thank you. Holy shit. What the fuck? Bruh. No! Okay, we're okay. We survived. What? I don't even know where I am anymore. Oh? Where am I? I'm like, let's go look at the map changes. It proceeds to get lost, film the fucking card, and all this other shit. Like, Lady, please get your shit together. What? What a disaster. Like, bitch is crashing out right now. She's crashing out live. She's crashing out live. Oh good, there's food. Horror game by night. Yes. Yes, I'm barely making it right now. I'm barely making it. I'm barely holding on. But we're gonna do this. I somehow managed to get lost in a forest that I'm like super used to. I think I'm really close to water access, but okay, yeah, I am. Here's the road to water access. Thank goodness. But all of this rubber banding is sending me. What was that? Was that my own footstep? I think it was. I think it was lag in my own footstep. Or rubber banding rather in my own footstep. You're absolutely right. It wouldn't be the first time. Eat some marigolds. That's what I call fast food. Like, just drive by. Drive by noms. This rubber banding. It's not it, guys. But okay. Alright, we finally made it to water access. And we're cutting through. I want to see what they've done to the west plains area. I forgot that they've changed this and they added like human structures and stuff. That is so cool. But we're not going to look at that too much because we've already known about it and most of you have probably already seen it, so I'm not really going to showcase that too much. Just going to maybe look at it while we run by. But definitely very cool. Definitely like it. Definitely think it's an improvement over it just not being there. They did away with this road. No, okay, it's still there. It was just hard to see. Okay. I like how I instantly panic. I run off road. They did away with the road? Like, lady, please. Please. Okay, here we go. Oh, a dilo. They said they also added more watering holes. So there should be more water around the map. Which is really, really nice. Because finding watering holes in some locations on the map is a headache for new people, I think. When you have been playing for a while and you've memorized the map and stuff, it's not as taxing. But when you don't really know the map as well and you're trying to survive and you're in certain places on the map, it's like, what do I do for water? So I think it was a good idea. Oh, a mud hole, mud pit. Okay, so I can go that way or this way. How roady is this road? I think I want to go this way. And this is like raptor territory, so if there are raptors here, I will be in a tremendous amount of danger. However, I think even now I'm still faster than raptors. So as long as I keep moving, I think I'll be good. Oh! Okay, from here, I think the way I want to go is this way. Sounds like they turned those stupid pterodactyluses off, which is wonderful. I hate those little buggers. And that takes me to the beach. We're getting there, guys. Okay, there's a taco. I don't eat tacos. We have not gone as far as I thought we had. It's all the rubber banding. That is so much of it. Why is it so bad? I just have to keep reminding myself, horde test, horde test, horde test. I wonder how close I am to my second mutation. Ish, close-ish. I wonder if, like, seeing the sunlight still blinds you. I think it does. Oh, okay. Maybe not. That's pretty. Alright, I'm gonna start walking a little bit. Just let my stand regen back up. So that's where we're wanting to go, in this general area. And they said that they changed it up, so I'm excited to see what they changed. From here it looks the same. Do you, were you watching the storm with us the other night, Spud? No, I think I don't know if you were there or not, but we were sat up on those rocks as raptors watching a storm, because it looks really cool in the distance. That's where we were, literally, so very close to that. So if you remember that, you'll recognize some of that area. Herbies really do have it so much easier, and I guess omnivores. The fact that I'm just running and oh, here's food. Like, it just gets handed to you. It gets handed to you. Oh, there's a baby raptor. Okay, so they didn't open the other tunnel up yet. I wonder if they opened this one. No, they still haven't opened that one either. Baby raptor nearby. So I want to go this way so I can get up those hills. Okay, I see already what they've changed. They've added trees. Not a dialer being up there. Oh no. I don't think a dialer can catch me there. I mean, I see very minor changes. They added some foliage. Let's see what else they added. I don't really see anything super different. Oh, okay. They added trails. Maybe they added something over that way. Alright, I'm gonna get my nocturnal mutation. I don't see anything hugely different. But you know what? It might be further west that they were talking about. Because this is West Ridge. And they might not have been talking about this area. I thought they were, but maybe not. Oh. This is different, I think. Oh. Yeah, this is different. I think. Oh my god, lag. Please, no. Don't throw me off a ledge, please. So this bit is different, where there's a trail that brings you down to the beach. I wonder where it goes from here. There's another trail. You get a regen stem. So the beach itself also like has rocks on it now. I don't know how I feel about it. It looks so messy. Messy. But it is reminding me of ice cream. Cookies and cream. Ice cream. This bitch is always thinking about some kind of sweets. But you know what? I tried this other thing. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, okay, this is way more accessible. So I've known this is here for a really long time, but it wasn't super accessible unless you were like a pteranodon. So seeing it here now being a little bit more accessible is pretty cool. I can see that in the future Harris, like Herrerasaurus, will probably like this area quite a lot because, you know, there will be terrors here and they're on the menu, and there's lots of high places to climb up and jump down on people and all of that kind of thing. So I can see how and why this benefits certain animals on the roster and the player base in general. So I approve. It certainly makes it more accessible. And that means, you know, more predators will wander down there. Other people that are just looking at the map will wander down there, stuff like that. So, and that's good. We need to make more use of the map that we have. And of course, you know, have lots of biomes and stuff. I like things being spread out. I like the diversity of landscape and all of that, but I know not everybody does. A lot of people are saying, you know, the map is too big and la 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 la. Which I think if you want to constantly like only be able to find people and PvP and stuff, which is what most people want to do, I agree with you. But if you really want to survive, having so much map is part of how I do it. Like, I cloak myself in the map and find food in places where people can't find me, and then, you know, prey on people on the edges who have explored, you know, an area away from others, so they're easy prey for a raptor, that kind of thing. I am a raptor main. So, I like the bigness of the map, and I like the versatility of terrains and environments, and, you know, I like it. So, I do approve to the small, subtle changes out in this direction. Also, I think something was changed over here as well. But maybe not. It might just be like the grass and the road being different that's making it unrecognizable to me to some extent. When are they adding Rex? Oh. Okay, so they added this in the middle of the road. We don't know. We know that Rex has been added to the character creator screen which I showcased at the beginning of the stream. So if you want to see it, you can go see it. It's nothing too exciting, no. It's like, it's basically the same thing you get in Legacy, but we're not really sure. But because they put Rex in their skin creator screen on HordeTest, the last time they did that with Trike, it was like they did that and then a couple of days later they released Trike. So I'm guessing it's going to be in a couple of days. I'm guessing we're not far out at all from a TRex release. And I will be streaming the TRex release, 100%. Alright, let's get out of here. So, okay, so here's the road, but where does it go? Okay, that's weird. It's very weird. It's strange how the road seems to like load and unload. I can't see it sometimes, and then it just appears. Okay, here's another tunnel that I don't think that they have opened up yet. Oh, you're welcome. I think you probably already bailed, but you're welcome. Right, let's see. We'll go this way. Okay, so the same roads are here, they're just much harder to see. Which I guess is more natural, you know? Because the roads were like perfect little like mud trails. So I guess this makes more sense in a way. And I wonder if this is going to take us to Highlands? Is that what's happening right now? Is this road going to Highlands? No. Oh, we have a choice. We could go that way or this way. I think if we go this way, we're gonna be in the forest between Highlands and Hillside. This is cool. So I think if we go this way, we'll be going to Highlands, and if we go this way, maybe it leads towards south? That Dibble's definitely trying to get me. I'm just a Galli, why try to get me? Did the road just end? No. Where is this road leading? It's winding all around. Did it end, or can I just not see it? Oh my god, it ended out in the middle of the forest and I have no idea where I am. Okay, that's fine. How do I feel about the roads? No thank you. definitely contacting my local congresswoman. Hello, Miss Jasmine Crockett? Yeah, no. These roads, they gotta go. They've gotta go. Okay, so this is the way to Highlands, I think. And I do see other roads converging into this direction. So how does this work exactly? Where are we? Very confusing. I'm gonna stop and sniff and see if I smell water anywhere. They said they added water. And this would be a good spot for it, in my opinion. Because I'm thirsty. I don't see any water. So I'm gonna carry on. I think that's the way to south, so that's where we're going. I want to see what the changes are in south. Oh, I'm on a trail. There's something dead over there. Should I stop and eat? I'm doing it anyway. Yes. Dino needs trail. Please filibuster. Thought I heard something over there. It's so hard to see. Excuse me, what the fuck? Where did the ground go? Is this a map change? Where did the ground go, bruh? Oh, am I not where I thought I was? I must not be where I thought I was. I thought I was over there. Hard to tell at night. When you are a Galli. This may be where it ends, you guys. Because I'm about to drink at this water source. I'm gonna sniff first to make sure there's nothing dead over here. I don't smell anything dead, but I mean, that doesn't always mean anything. Oh! may be the end. Okay, we're good. Oh, a whole dead Tenontosaurus. And nobody even ate it, it's just dead. Oh my god, South Plains, you guys. Wish me luck, because this is an area of horrors, as you can hear. I just want to see what they changed, okay? You can eat me after that. I just want to see. So the trails that they made, meh. The new roads, meh. Mid. I'm okay with the changes in the west. They're alright. And I still haven't seen like the waterfalls and everything. I just haven't gone over there. Maybe I'll go over there next just to like have a look at it so I can learn what that portion of the map looks like. But apparently there's something different out here in South Plains. They said they made changes, quote, in preparation for additions that are coming. So I'm interested to know what those additions are. That's kind of cool. Hopefully South Plains will definitely be made more interesting, because in my humble opinion, it's not very interesting. It's just kind of like an open plains area that everybody likes to crowd around in. See, there's lots of overgrowth over the road, so easy for you to lose track of the road. We're gonna turn this way so that we can definitely get a good look at south. I'm just gonna keep sprinting until I get to like the other side, because this area is just not safe. Not even a little bit. There's hares everywhere. There's crocodiles everywhere. It sounds like there's triceratopses everywhere. There's everything everywhere, all at once. And it's a nightmare, darling. It's a nightmare. If I were a predator, I'd definitely be hanging out in this area. Okay, there's some triceratopses. They look so majestic, even though they're dicks, really, is what they are. They're dicks. Please stop rubber banding. Please. Lots of dead people. I see dead people. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is what they did to South. They gave us lots of trees. They like expanded on like the beachfront area for south. That's kind of cool. I highly approve of that. Yes, these changes are fantastic. The changes to south are wonderful. Brilliant. Wow, they're like really good, you guys. They're very good. I highly, highly approve of the changes to south. I was coming over here to eat marigolds. And I'm gonna hide in a bush until I get my stand back. And then we are going, we're going to the waterfalls that are in, the waterfall area. Oh my goodness. Okay, be right back. Okay. I hear a baby. Baby Rapitar. pumpkins. Is this, what is this area? Is this swamp? There's something over there. I love these changes. This is way more like, to be honest, it's like old the Isle, like the Isle Legacy had a lot of areas like this. This is wonderful. I love this. A place that just has lots of bushes, lots of cover. Herbivores basically have cover, but so do predators to stalk the herbivores. This is much better. This is wonderful. And I think this is water over here. And there's probably a crocodile in it. Because it's new water. So we're going to drink right here on the edge. Too shallow. This looks like the Isle Legacy. That's what it's giving. It's giving Isle Legacy. I love it. And it looks like there are plenty of places that are relatively safe to drink. And there's another watering hole, and this one's much smaller. What? It's a super safe place to drink? You're joking. That's amazing. I love it. People are going to be fighting over that waterhole. Something died over here. I love these changes, you guys. I love it. What do you guys think? Have you had a look yet? Wonder what this is over here. I know they're doing some funny things to get ready for like Protoceratops, which I think is going to be like a beach bum dinosaur. Imagine having innate reniculate kidneys, and I think that's what Protoceratops is. Look at this coastline. They did say they did something to the coastline. So that's what this is. I love these changes to the map. I think they're brilliant. I mean, something needs to be done with that. I think that's because they're putting the road texture underneath the beach texture so that the rocks will poke out, and then it's like too even, so it's doing all that. But look at this. This is definitely like a baryonyx slash like Osteoraptor area. You can wade. You can jump on the rocks for safety. And you can fish, and you have like a little spot here. This is cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Especially if they make it so, you know, fish and turtles and crabs and stuff are spawning out here. It's so pretty. My god, those eating sounds, bruh. I love these. I love the... They look a little bit too deliberate. Because there's like one over there, there's one over here, there's probably another one over there, and another one over there. So they look a little bit too deliberate. But, they're still, like, I love it. I feel like this is gonna be, like, the perfect place for baryonyx, Osteoraptor, Bipiosaurus. And this, you know, there being an ecosystem out here will encourage crocodiles to also habitate coastally, which is great because it will, you know, it enriches the player experience. Like I said, you have more biomes to interact with. This is fucking cool. Is that a sanctuary? It is. It's a sanctuary. I'm not going there. I like it. Oh, there's a dibble running along the beach. Oh, and there's a trike. A bunch of trikes. Oh my god, do you know where we are? I didn't even recognize it. That's hillside over there. I cannot wait to be a coastal animal. Like, it's gonna be so much fun. Look at the environment. We're at hillside. I don't think I'm gonna mix herd with this herd of ceratopsians, but I do want to like soak up the soak up the like vista, the view of these big ceratopsians making their way back to south. This is much better. Like, the hillsides are sloping much better. Much better than those steep cliffs and thick trees everywhere. You can't really see WTF is going on, and this is much better. Whomever is making these map changes needs a raise. Like, this is much better. Look at that baby Triceratops. Wait, are they dueling or whatever? They're fighting? It's a dibble and a baby Triceratops. Sparring, I think it's called. They're sparring. Oh. That's cute. I wonder if they'll let me run by or if they're just gonna attack me if I get close. I was just saving the baby ceratopsians there, which is probably mix packing. But it was running around me too, so yeah, I'm not mix packing, I swear. But I love this biome. I can definitely see myself spending more time on the coast now. I love it. And that's all pretty shallow. Like, if you are a watery person, you would very easily be able to see if there's a crocodile. Whereas when you come here, not so much. Because it's, you know, it's deeper. So all in all, I would say I do like the changes quite a lot. To south. Quite a lot, like a lot. I don't know how I feel about the trails and the roads. The trails and the roads are a little bit mid, I would say. But I really like the changes to south. And I know there are changes to north of the volcano area. Well, is it north? Yeah, I think it's like northeast of the volcano area. There are some changes, and it's like a waterfall, like a series of waterfalls and rivers and stuff like that. It's very pretty, very cool, very scenic. So I'm really cool about that. Spawn codes do work in the horde test. Yes, they work. What's here? Oh, grass. So yeah, the spawn codes are working. Like, this is, other than the rubber banding, this is great. I love the new, like, I don't know what to call this. Grasslands-ish? I mean, but there's other stuff than grass out here. But yeah, I love this open area. I love the coast. The coast is great. The coast is like a hard win. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It looks a lot more like a dinosaur habitat or like an animal habitat. The way you use is when you have got in game. Here, let me find a bush to sit in, and I'll show you. When you get in game, hide, please. You hit the group thing, and you can generate a spawn code. I'm trying to remember how exactly you do that. Maybe it's not working. It was working, so maybe it's not working now. I'm so sorry I misled you. But it previously had been that you get a spawn code every time you come in, and I guess it's not working. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I like the small grass. The trails, in my opinion, are kind of meh. They're really easy to lose track of. And they, I guess how do I say, the, texture of them or whatever looks really, it looks more like it belongs in Minecraft to me. What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Anyway, but otherwise, like, I love this. I love all this stuff. I would definitely be spending a lot more time in these areas, like along the coast and out here. Just like, how cool is this? And I like some of these new assets. It's very cool. I like it a lot. And somewhere out here, there is a super safe water source. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's over this way a wee bit. Yeah, sorry. I thought it was, I thought they had fixed it. Or like, you know, put it back in, but I guess they haven't yet. Somewhere over here, there was a new pond. And, it's a big one. And then just right next to it is an extremely shallow pond that is very safe to drink from. And I was a little bit stunned that they would do that because it's like really safe. Like really safe. I think I'm about to run up on it, so you'll see what I'm talking about. I think this is it. This is the safest place in game to drink. The only thing that makes it not safe is if someone hides in that bush and when you come to drink they pounce you or something like that. So, you know, land gators. But otherwise, like, super pretty. Really, really pretty. And I'll show you the bigger pond. It's right next door. It sounds like that's where the ceratopsians are. At the bigger pond. It's right over here. And there are safe places to drink at this pond too, just kind of all around it. And they're not quote unquote safe, but they're like safe-ish. Like right here. And kind of all around it. I don't think it's very deep. Oh my god, is the whole thing just not deep? What? This whole thing is shallow. It does get deeper over here. It doesn't get deeper over here. What? I'm sorry guys, that's wild, in my opinion. Oh! Lots of galleys. People talking about how it's dino proof. The whole thing, it's nutters. Everyone's having fun running around like, we're free! We're not gonna get eaten by gators! Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think it should stay like this, to be honest. I didn't even know that this one was like this, because there's one right next to it over here. Just right next to it. That's mega shallow. And when I found this one, I was like, what? Like, why the fuck are there two? And one of them is like a super safe place to drink. Okay, there's one there. Where's the other one? Gosh, there's a lot of stuff out here. Is it just right of... Where is it? There it is. Okay, the other one is like right here. And it's also super safe to drink from. And it's tiny. So, I agree with you, Dino. I don't think that they should stay. Yes, it's all in South Plains. In HordeTest in South Plains. And then I want to go back to the Devoid Placebo. What an interesting name. I want to go back to the coast. And see like how far it goes. See how far it goes out there. Because it looks gorgeous. And I think I started like roughly in this area. And started working back toward Hillside. But now I want to work in the other direction to see what else might have changed. Yeah, I actually I'm not a big croc fan because it's so scary and, you know, I'm not a big croc fan. I think they're super cute and stuff, but I'm not a big croc fan. I do everything I can to avoid them. But even with that being a case, I also don't like Harris. But I don't think that they should be nerfed or that there should just be a place on the map that's like super safe to drink so that you can just avoid them. It just feels like denying them food or denying them their place in the ecosystem, you know? I don't know. I don't agree with it. This is really cool though. These changes to the map are excellent. I really, really like them. I can't wait to see when we get like Baryonyx and Osteoraptor and maybe even Suchomimus and Spinosaurus out here in this habitat. It'd just be so cool. It'd be so amazing to see it. And I like that this beach habitat is so different than, for example, the rest of the beach. Where, you know, it's back to just being like a sandy... Uh-oh. Oh no, am I stuck? Okay, good. But yeah, it's back to the usual on the other side. So I think what I'm gonna do is follow the beach back to Hillside, but this time take it all the way to West Access because I want to see if they changed the beach over there by West Access as well. Just because I'm interested to see how much has changed. They also made changes around West Access. Yes. And we're heading there now. I saw some of the changes as I was running through West Access, but I didn't think to look at the coast. So I didn't look at the coast. But I'm definitely going to look at the coast now. Hopefully it'll stop rubber banding. But these changes are really cool other than the... I don't know. I still feel iffy about the roads. I like that there are trails, but I feel like the trails themselves are kind of mid. They're hard to keep track of as you're running down them. Maybe that's just because I'm a Galli, I don't know. And I'm rubber banding a lot and blah blah blah. But I just feel like the roads and the trails should look more like this, because like this looks like it belongs in the same world, but like and this is a trail, so the trails are doing fine, but the roads they're like, they look like Minecraft roads or something like that. And so it doesn't go with the rest of the aesthetic of the map, and so I really don't like it. But I'm liking all of this stuff. I think it's great. I think it looks brilliant. And I love that they're using, you know, those palms. I think coconuts should be more ubiquitous in this area, because that would bring, you know, Pachycephalosaurus to the coast as well. And I think that would be really good. So yeah, I like the idea of the biomes being diverse and lots of animals being like enticed to meet up in different areas for different reasons. You know, the Pachycephalosaurus would be here for coconuts, the Protoceratops would be here because they live on beaches, the, you know, Osteoraptor would be here for, you know, loads of opportunities, but also because they can fish coastally, same with baryonyx. So I love it. I love the way it's coming together. It looks far more natural, looks far more interesting. I just hope turtles and crabs are still spawning, because I'll be honest with you, I've seen tacos and stuff back that way, but I haven't seen any turtles, crabs, or tacos out here since they changed it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Like the entire southern mountain range is gone, which is really, really nice. I love it, because the mountains are so like oppressive. You feel locked in by mountains all the time, and anytime you want to go from one spot on the map to the other, you just have to go through the mountains, and it's like a giant journey to get from one place to another. And I think that's really kind of what the map needed, is just to like open it up a bit, because I don't think the map is too big. I think it is very like sectioned off though, and I think that sectioning off is part of what makes it feel like it takes forever to get from one point in the map to another. So I definitely think if we aren't sectioning it off quite as rigorously, that will be an improvement. And hey, it does look different. I hate that it's nighttime and you can barely see it, but it does look different. Oh, I forgot that I boosted the gamma in my streams so that even if I can't see something because it's too dark, you guys should be able to see it. So if you were wondering, why is my stream so vibrant? It's because OBS has the gamma turned up on OBS, so I'm not seeing the game be vibrant like that. My gamma's not turned up, but the stream is, just so that I'm not streaming like blackness and darkness and people can't see what I'm doing. But yeah, I like it. I like the changes. I still think they should get rid of some of this too. Like, we just don't need all of these things that funnel us down certain paths and stuff like that everywhere. It's cool to have some cliff faces along the shoreline though, so I don't know, I guess I feel torn about it, but I do. I like the rocks. I like that there's these little pools, because if they do something with tides, this is literally a tide pool. You know, that's a tide pool. And the perfect place to catch crabs and turtles and octopus and other animals that get caught in the tide pools because they can't go anywhere. So if you're an Osteoraptor, it's like a little pocket of yum yum. It's like a little pantry for you. Come on, Osteoraptors, let's see what's in the cupboard. And I love this too. I love being able to wade kind of far out. There's just something about it I like. I like how as soon as I say that, I start swimming. So yeah, the whole West Axis area looks like that. Oh, hold on, I think I have to start walking. The one thing I will say about the ocean though is it's awfully quiet. There's no ocean sounds. There's no like waves, no water coming in and out, stuff like that. But I mean, I know that every time I say something like this, it like triggers people. People get really upset. I haven't been paying attention to like any scandals or any drama or anything, so I don't know if there's some reason that I should, you know, think that the devs are awful people. I know about like a scandalous particular person that is no longer on the dev team, but you know, blah blah blah, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, my point is that I think the devs are doing a fantastic job. I think they're doing a brilliant job. I think the game is really coming together. Look at the skybox. It's gorgeous. And this all has been flattened and is more accessible. And I think these were the changes that they were talking about. I'm going to explore West Axis a little bit more in just a second. But I just want to follow the coastline for now. But I'm just very impressed with the end of last year and everything we've seen so far this year. Brilliant changes to the game. And yeah, South Plains looks much better, and West Axis looks much better. But yeah, I am and I know a lot of people hate this, but I'm like is that a baby Kano? It is. I'm like a fangirl of Kiss and Kitten. I think she's hilarious. I think she's super cute. I think it's amazing, the little morsels of goodness that she shares with us all the time. I think she shows extraordinary patience with a lot of people in the community that are very entitled and very bratty. Which, to be honest, I think it's a lot of the younger player base. They're very demanding. But I really like Dondi, and I really like Kissing Kitten, and I really like the guy. I think his name is Jace or something like that. The guy who's doing the map. I think they have a really good team, and I'm really impressed with these changes. I think it's beautiful, and I think it's going to be loads of fun. I think it's going to be loads of fun to play around in. I'm very excited. I am a raptor main. The only reason why I played Galli was that I didn't really have to worry about finding food and surviving while I'm showing off the map. And I think, you know, being a raptor in all these biomes is going to be lots of fun. There's all these areas, you know, amongst the rocks to hide from predators or prey while you're stalking. This whole area looks very different. Very, very different. Like, they raised the beach up a bit and grew grass on it, and they lowered the cliff face a little bit. I used to come here as Bipe all the time because I always do oceanic Bipe because I think it's relaxing. So I come here and Bipe a lot. But this is great. I love this. I'm gonna go inland in a minute. Did you hear that? Is there a baby raptor? I think I had a baby raptor. Let me see what you said. I don't really know any of the devs, but I always see Kitten answering lots of questions on the Discord, so that's a good impression. Yeah, and I've heard a lot of people complain that they think she's snarky. It is a baby raptor. But you know, I hear lots of people oh, how cute. Do you want to eat me? Look how precious. I love raptors so much. Do you want to eat me? You're gonna be hungry. Aren't you hungry? Here, let me sniff. Maybe I can find you food. Maybe I can find... Yeah, here's a burrow I can give you. Is there nothing there? We'll find another one. Oh, it's behind us. Where is it? Did it get away? I'm trying to feed the baby raptor! Oh well, the baby raptor's gone, I think. Anyway, carrying on. Kissing Kitten. Yeah, she, is that the baby raptor? She's definitely one of my favorites. I think she's really patient with the community. I think she likes to show fun stuff. I think from the devs' perspective, they've never said this. This is purely guessing on my part, speculative on my part. I think they know that a huge portion of their player base, whether it's proper or not is another question, but a huge portion of their player base are young people, like really young, like children, and they have learned they've learned like to kind of talk to them like their big sister, and I think some people see that as condescending. But I think it's endearing the way she talks to the kids, because she's just like, some of you are gonna go wild, but this is what we're trying to do, and not everybody receives that very well, but I think it's cute. So I really like Kissing Kitten. I know Dondi can lose his patience with the community, but even when he does that, I don't think it's unwarranted. So, yeah, I really like the devs, and I really like what they're doing at the game. And this area is really cool too. This area is great for like baryonyx and Osororaptor, and maybe even crocodiles. I mean, the reason why it wouldn't be so great for crocodiles is because you can see them because of the ocean water, but like, it's still like, it's beautiful. It's really lovely to look at, and it'll be really nice to play in when we get to be all these animals. So I might try to go all the way around, but I think I'm just going to start going inland now. We'll see how easy it is to traverse. I think that's where Suko and Barry are going to be really strong, by the way. I do think they're going to be strong swimmers and stuff like that, but I think they're going to be really strong waders. I think they're going to be able to move through waist-deep water for them much faster than other animals, and probably also, swim faster. So they're going to be super deadly in the shallows like this, and that's why I think they're making so many shallows like this, so that they have a biome that suits their niche, which is lovely. I love it. I feel like I'm prattling on like quite a lot, but yeah, I love it, love it, love it. I really wanted to feed that baby raptor, and like my mother heartstrings are plucked, and I feel so bad for the baby raptor. Oh. Okay, so here's one of the trails. We'll see how far I can follow it before I lose track of it. And it might be a skill issue. It might be a skill issue. So this trail goes that way and that way. F's in the chat. I think we'll go this way. Yeah, it might be a skill issue that I lose track of the trails. But it also might just be that the trails, excuse me, are really easy to lose track of, especially at night. Because the trails have a lot of overgrowth, and they do fork a lot. Like that one's gonna go back that way. They fork a lot, which, maybe that's what it's a game trail or whatever, so it's meant to show you a path from one place to another, which I think is to encourage people that don't like to go off-road to seek other parts of the map. But honestly, I don't know what the point of the trails is, because I've been traversing the map ages, and I only use the roads when there's mountains and buildings and all this other stuff to either side. And like the road is like the only clear way through. Otherwise, I'm running through the jungle, and just going south or west or east or north or whatever. So, but that's just me. I think new players might feel more enticed by trails, and to follow those trails, so that they can keep track of where they are and where they've been, and also, explore more of the map. I think that might be what the devs are doing with the trails. Go back to shallow pools. There's a big here. What do you mean there's a big? There's a big here? What does that mean? Uh-oh. Can't get down that way. Oh, here's a little watering hole. See, that's cool, and it's right by the coastline, so you don't even need to get reniculate kidneys to live on the West Axis coast, because there's a tiny little watering hole here. The sad part about this tiny little watering hole is, once again, it's very shallow and it's very small, and I don't foresee a dino living successfully in this pond for very long. I mean, look. Oh, okay, it does get a little deep right here in this one spot. If you're like a really patient dino, you could set up an ambush there. But like, good luck getting up to it, because it's up here like on the plateaus. So Abello, where am I going? Why am I going back to the shallow pools? There's a big there? What do you mean there's a big? Also, I like your name, Abello. Is that like for a Bellosaurus? Or an Abellosaurid? That's cool. Cool name. Okay, so this is where I crossed. Alright, I think I'm gonna go back inland, since I'm not really getting much follow-up from Abello. Just to see what else about West Axis has changed. It is so dark, I can't see anything. I can see moonlight over here though. On the trees. There's water. Nice. Another little pond. How deep? Is deep. Oh, a big hug? Oh, okay. Are you on the same server as me? Let me smell and see. So they did make a lot of changes to West Axis as well. So yeah, trails. I wonder how much of the rest of the map is going to change, and how much it's going to change, if at all. You know, it might not change at all, but I love these additions. I love it. It really gives a lot of variety. Fun. I want to see if it still gets kind of open and hilly, and then I'll head back toward the shallow pools. It is still very hilly, but I would say it's less open. There are more bushes and palms. So West Axis is very different. It's like a tropical, I don't know what to call it, tropical place. It's tropical. It's a tropical place. I wonder if that pond is still here? Should be very nearby if it is. Yeah, it's still here. I need to eat real food. Is that the big herd? No, it's just the big boy, not the big herd. Might be a big girl, my bad. Don't know. Alright, let us see. I think we can get down there from here. Yeah, I like it too. What dino are you? Are you Galli? Brr. Oh, where am I? Bloody hell, where am I? Don't even know where I am. Rubber band, rubber band. I just realized how similar the baby TRex sound to, what do you call it? Avaceratops? I like that there's a random taco in the forest. I definitely approve of that. Oh. So this is a perfect place to grow raptors now because water and tacos and maybe hopefully crabs and other things to just keep yourself alive. I think this is where I met the baby raptor. F's in the chat for the baby raptor. Poor baby raptor. But yeah, I think I might even roll out as a biped just to get a really good look at all this stuff. And a really good look at the new watering holes and what the coastline looks like underwater to see if that, you know, if it's still just like a desert wasteland or if they've added anything else. Because I imagine if they're making these really big changes to the coastline, maybe, you know, they know some animals that can see underwater are going to be out there soon. Maybe they've already added some more stuff. But, you know, maybe not. Maybe it's still on its way later. Nearly there. Oh my gosh, it's taking a long time. But that's good. It means there's a lot of map, and that's good, in my opinion. Excuse me a bit. Is that a turtle? The first turtle that I've seen out here since the update. Is it dead? No, it's alive. So turtles are still spawning. I was worried about that because I haven't seen one. But there it is. I'm also thinking that maybe maybe oh, it's a chicken. Maybe they're going to have high tides. Maybe they're going to have tides because do you see all this area where the sand is darker? It's because like water was there, right? They used to have the water going all the way up to somewhere around here, and all the way around. And now it's lower than it was. But it could just look different because they wanted it to look different, so who knows. But my point is, it would be kind of amazing if they do add tides. It would be pretty cool. Excuse me, I've upped again. I'm gonna eat this up. So, reniculate kidneys might be a lot more useful for people who want to live out here on the coast, because, I mean, if they've got the food. If they've got the food, the coast has the water. Teehee. But I love this. This looks so cool. Yeah, storms, wind, tides. I think at one point they were talking about the possibility of wildfires, which would also be pretty cool. I think that's a Maya. He's like, no, fuck you. Oh. Why is so much rubber banding? Okay guys, I think that is everything that they changed. I mean, I haven't scoured every page of everything that they changed, but I think I've, you know, seen all the changes. I'll just say I really like it. I think it's good. I think it's going to be good for the game. It's going to be good for the player base. I think it's really pretty, and I think it's, you know, well suited to dinosaur habitats. So I think it's cool. I think it's great. And it does continue on the other side of that mountain area. So there's even like a little hidden area out here where, if you know where it is, you get your own little tide pool, little shallows, a little beach area with gastromix. And it is itself surrounded by rocks and stuff. So if you know where this is, you get your own private little beach. Real estate here, which is really cool. So I want to say this is a win. This is a big win for the Isle. Much more interesting terrain to hunt in for sure, or to graze in, just be in. And it's still, you know, hilly, so it provides sufficient cover. So no one's going to see you from an absurd distance away. But, you know, if you position yourself well, you will be able to see prey animals from far away, or predators from far away, and either take cover or run away. So, yeah, all in all, I really like it, and I will probably do some actual gameplay soon, and just play on the HordeTest, and just enjoy, you know, living in it. But I think for now, this might be all for now. Is that you, by the way, Abello? Are you one of the Ceratopsians, or are you the Galli? Please not over hit by us. Is he trying to kill that baby trike? he trying to kill the Galli? He is. He's awful. That guy's a wanker. He killed that baby stego for no reason. This is why I don't like playing with other people, because they're just like dicks just to be a dick. Like, there's no reason to be a dick right now. These people are chilling and you're just being a dick. But anyway, alright guys, so I think I showcased the hazards of trusting herbies, but also a lot of the map, and yeah, I've been sat here for it feels like a long time, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. Thank you guys for tuning in, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing what there was to see of the new parts of the map. I will probably be doing like Raptor gameplay very soon in the Horde test, but I will definitely be doing TRex gameplay in the Horde test as soon as it drops. And because it's now in the skin creator, I feel very, very certain that it's going to be in game very shortly. So for those of you who can't wait, you won't have to wait much longer very soon. So, alright guys, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.